Oh, this is Mike from Dimensional Walking. And today, first of all, let me just say this. I've been gone for about 3 weeks or so, haven't made any new videos since 3 weeks ago. And I just want to let you know I'm back. I was on a mission in the Southwest, driving through a bunch of pretty desolate areas, looking for UFOs and looking for maybe skinwalkers, looking for anything else of high strangeness. Didn't really see any skinwalkers, not that I was really excited about seeing them in person. But anyways, I didn't see any. Um, Saw some lights in the sky, of course, but that's pretty common. But it's a beautiful area. I lived in different parts of it all my life. It's pretty incredible. And so, and if you get a chance to see Moab, if you haven't never seen Moab, go to see Moab. Moab's definitely worth the trip to see Moab, Utah. So really enjoyed it. So today I want to talk about something of high strangeness, very similar to the desert southwest of the United States. And this is called the Hutchison Effect. Okay, so this is a phenomena, and let me title this the Hutchison Effect dash alien in many ways. Okay, alien in many ways. Remember that. The Hutchison effect is a phenomenon that was first documented in the 1940s by a guy named John Hutchison. So, and it's really what it is. It's a series of anonymous um, type occurrences involving material exposed to specific combinations of high voltage electrical fields, Tesla coils, and radio waves. Okay. So John was deeply inspired by the work of Tesla. Okay. So um, he spent a lot of time studying Tesla and trying to duplicate and replicate and expand the Tesla materials. Okay, the Tesla, all the different things that Tesla did in his lifetime, all his experiments, basically. So he was highly inspired by Tesla. So these occurrences that I'm going to go through um, often defy the conventional laws of physics, leading to a mix of fascination and skepticism within the scientific community. Okay, so here are some of the things that these effects, these Hutchinson's effects, actually, some of the key observations. So let's talk about that for a minute, okay? So one of them is levitation. Objects have been observed to levitate against gravity, seemingly defying the laws of physics. Okay, levitation, yes. That's pretty alien, right? UFOs levitate, basically. Okay. Transmutation. Some of the materials have been reported to undergo transmutations, I'm sorry, changing their physical properties or even their atomic structure. Now that's kind of an alchemy thing, okay? But it's been observed, okay? Then the next thing is the melting and the solidifications. Metals have been seen to melt and solidify without any apparent heat source, or vice versa. Okay, well that's pretty cool, no doubt about that. Okay, next, unusual heating and cooling. Objects have experienced extreme temperature changes, okay, becoming extremely hot or cold without an explanation. They just seem to do it under these conditions, okay? And then the last but not least is material uh, deformation. Materials have been observed to bend, twist, and deform in ways that are not possible under normal conditions. Okay, that always makes me think about the material that they got off of the UFO in Roswell, New Mexico, and it was, it looked kind of like aluminum. It had all kinds of really strange markings on it, but uh, when you bent it or turned it or did whatever with it, it would come right back to the same position. Okay, and there was some other material that looked very much like aluminum foil or something like that, and you could crunch it up, but then it would just, when you left it alone, it would just go back to its normal position, which is pretty, I guess, alien. Okay. Okay, scientific explanations and skepticism. That's another area I want to talk about. Despite numerous documented instances of the Hutchison effect, there is no widely accepted scientific explanation for the phenomenon. Some proposed explanations would include, okay, and let me say this about science, okay? I've been researching all different things all my life, okay? A lot of it is pretty much out there, I admit it. But you know what? When there is some proof and when there's some evidence, a lot of times science just wants to back away from it. Okay. They don't want to go out there, even though they say they will go out there and they will do these things and they want to know new things, etc. A lot of times they're a little afraid. Okay. And there's probably some good reasons. If they work for a university, if they got government contracts, they don't want to get involved too much in kind of out there kind of things or outside their box. Okay. I understand that. But sometimes they become a little too critical of new things that come out there in the universe. So, one of the explanations, and maybe one of the skepticism, falls in called electromagnetic interactions. It is possible that a combination of electrical fields and electromagnetic waves creates a unique environment that allows an unusual interaction between materials. Yes, obviously that's a good explanation, and I don't think it's too skeptical. It's actually a good explanation. Plasma formation. Next. Some research suggests that intense electrical fields could lead to the formation of plasma, a highly energetic state of matter that can exhibit unusual properties. Yes, that's another thing that happens in these effects. Quantum effects. Next. It has been speculated that the Hutchison effect may involve quantum mechanics, the phenomena that is not fully understood. And yes, we don't understand quantum mechanics, but we are learning about it every day. It's really, really cool stuff. Okay. However, many scientists do remain skeptical of the Hutchinson effect, citing that lack of rigorous scientific investigation and the difficulty in duplicating the experiments. Critics argue that reported phenomena could be due to uh, uh, experimental errors, misinterpretations, or even deliberate deception. Okay, yes, those are all possible, but I don't think it should be your fallback thing. I would think that if you're interested and you see some possibilities, they should jump in there and start looking at it on a deeper level. Okay. Despite the challenges, the research into the Hutchinson effect continues. Some of the research are exploring the potential applications of this phenomena, such as new materials, energy sources, propulsion systems. Okay, however, much more work is needed to establish the scientific validity of the Hutchinson effect and to understanding the underlying mechanisms. Okay, so in conclusion, the Hutchison reports remains a fascinating enigma phenomena that has been captured the imagination, of course, of scientists and lay people alike. While there is no definitive explanation for these observed phenomena, ongoing research may shed light into the mysterious, high strangeness area of physics and potentially lead to groundbreaking discoveries. Or it could actually lead to something I call the new physics, which would explain a lot about those alien beings. Food for thought, anyways. So let's see ya. Bye bye.